What is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be talking about Sprt.com. The merger is coming up sooner than ever. Lots of volatility is to come in this stock. I'll tell you guys my general opinions. We'll go over some Ortex data, and then at the end of the video, give you guys some nice, clean, technical analysis of Sprt.com. So if you guys appreciate these updates, make sure you leave that early like on the video. Liking the video, the number one thing you can do to help me out here on this channel. I'd also like to thank public.com. You can check them out using that link below in the description. You get some free stock for doing that, but more on that later. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see, the NASDAQ Global Select Market under the ticker symbol GREE will be on September 15th. So that means on Wednesday, we are no longer SPRT, but we are GREE. So that should create a wave of volatility in and of itself. Will it go up or down? I can't tell you guys, but all I know is that there is money to be made in this merger, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so taking a look at some of the short interest data, we have a 93% short interest of free float. Guys, these shorts are just going absolutely crazy. They've almost shorted the entire float of this stock, and it shows because they're paying a 342% cost to borrow, which is extremely high. Utilization up to 96%. It was 82% 7 days ago, so people are reshorting this stock. New shorts are getting in, hammering down this stock. Days to cover, this one kind of scares me, 0.39. If all shorts were to cover, they'd be able to cover instantly. So it would be very hard to tell when they actually do cover because there's so much volume in this stock. Doing a bit of a deeper dive here, we have the average age on loan as well as the utilization. You guys can see that these ones were plateauing here for a while. Then we had that huge price action up to around $60 per share that one day. And now the average age on loan ever since has been dropping down. As you guys can see, we'll take away the utilization line real quick. You can see the average age on loan has dropped significantly after that, signaling that new shorts are now in the stock, which means they could have got in on any of this elevated price levels after that initial gap up. New shorts are definitely in this. You can also see this by saying on loan new, and we'll take away this one real quick. And yeah, so this line right here is the new shares on loan. So after that price action, you can see 1 million shares were added. 1.2 million, 800,000, 900,000, 800,000, 1 million, and every single day. And then it just drops off to 228,000. It's getting really expensive. It's hard to find these shares. That's pretty clear. It's 350% cost to borrow. Of course, it's going to be a bit hard to find some new shares to short. I'm sure people still want to be shorting, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, but they did really just get in and hammer this thing down after that gap up, and you guys can see it clearly right here. On loan return, you guys can see that only pretty much one day that we got a lot of on loan return shares, but there is at least some proof that there has been some of these older shorts that have covered, because we can see if we look at the average age on loan of the return shares. The average age on loan for return shares is basically when a short covers, how long they had held that stock for. So you have to borrow a stock to short it, right? So they borrow the stock, they short it, then they hold it for X amount of days. Then they return it, that's when they cover their stock. So we can see on the chart that the average age of return shares is 121 days. That's almost half a year, guys. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. Likely that a lot of older shorts have covered, and we can also tell that there's a lot of new shorts that are in this just by seeing this huge, like, 1 million share day, 1 million share day over and over again. And keep in mind, the float of this stock is only 9 million shares, so they basically shorted half the float in roughly a week when the cost to borrow was also really high. It's pretty crazy what's going on. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut out from the video real quick. We'll get right back to the video in just a second, but just one word from my sponsor here on this channel, which is public.com. Public.com, amazing stock brokerage, amazing app on your phone. If you wanted to use a Robinhood-like app that's just very easy to use and clean user interface, but you want to basically use a brokerage that you trust, then consider switching to Public. They're giving up to $70 in free stock just for signing up and depositing at least $1 into your account. So you might get $70 just for depositing $1. That's an amazing return if you ask me. Anyways, guys, Public doesn't do any trading or doesn't do any payment for order flow. They don't sell your trading data to hedge funds or any of that. They rely off tips alone to be a profitable company. So you know that they're going to give you the best service, just like a waitress or waiter would at a restaurant. They're going to give you the best service because they want to get your tips. So that's just showing how good Public is. You're going to get the best fills on your order. And I just think it's a great exchange. When I'm using my phone, I love using the Public app over the Robinhood app. And yeah, that's it. It's better than Webull too. Anyways, guys, let's get right back into the video. Initially, we were looking for both the average age on loan and the utilization to drop to signal a short squeeze, and we got both of that temporarily, but now the utilization is right back up. Shorts are hammering down this stock even more, so there's actually an opportunity for another short squeeze in this stock. I don't know if I'm getting in it right now, but we can see on the Fintel short squeeze screen, Sprt.com is number one. You know, it has a 98 short squeeze score, beating the next one, ATER, by a full point. Support was moving down this list before, but now it's going back up because I guess there's more shorts going in, and it slowly did climb back up. Now, I suppose the counter argument to Fintel would be Ortex, and as you guys can see here, we're looking at the alpha trading signals for Sprt.com, and we can see clearly that in August, in July, there were tons and tons of short squeeze signals. All buys, all buys. You can see the signal return 80%, 72%, all very good buys. And then it quickly switches at the end of August to RSI type 1 sell, RSI type 3 sell, RSI type 2 sell, MACD sell, and there's only sell alerts, and you guys can see that these sell alerts are making money too. So that's just a lesson for you guys that you don't have to be bullish on a stock. Even if I'm hyping something up, it could very well go down, and buying and selling a stock are two ways to make money. You know, if you hold on to a stock and it goes down, you're losing money. So I'm just saying, be diligent with your investments. There's tons of people who have already sold for a profit in Sprt.com. It doesn't mean it can't squeeze again, but Ortex has not released a new short squeeze signal on Sprt.com, so we'll see what happens. If we're looking at some of the unusual whale alerts, it's usually a good indication of what the whale sentiment is for support. You can see that it's pretty much split 50-50 between bullish and bearish bets on support over the past week. Also, the put to call ratio is currently 0.56, so there's slightly more puts than calls for Sprt.com. And here we can see that bullish versus bearish bets, it's about 51% bullish, 48% bearish, so it's pretty much split 50-50. People are betting that this thing is going up or down. So if you guys want to really get into it and you just want to profit off of volatility, there's option strategies that you can make money if it goes up or down. So you can definitely consider that, or if it stays within a certain range. There's multiple ways to make money on this stock. It's clearly super volatile. It's clearly highly traded. So definitely do some research and figure out what exactly you want to do, because you don't have to just bet on it going up or down. You can make many bets based on the volatility. Clearly, people are betting both ways on Sprt.com. A brief technical analysis of Sprt.com, you can see that we have the Fibonacci bands right here. It's now at this lower Fibonacci level that it's used as support before. And yeah, it's basically just been trading up and down the 78% band. That's usually a signal that you're not showing a huge strength if you get down to that 78% level. But if you did want to trade this, obviously you can trade this Fibonacci band and then make some money. There's always the possibility. Just know that this thing will dump, this thing will rally, and there'll just be huge swings. So again, plan your trades accordingly. If we go to the daily chart right here and we actually get rid of this Fibonacci thing just because it's kind of in the way, you can see that this is exactly what happened, why Ortex just gave that MACD signal. You can see that it's crossing over right here. So it was pretty much in a bullish uptrend up until this point. But then the volume dies down on the MACD, and now the MACD is crossing and turning into a bearish trend on the daily candlesticks, which is also definitely a risk. I'm not saying that it can't change, it can't flip. Still has that #1 Fintel short squeeze score. Obviously, it has 90% short interest. It's going to attract attention. It's going to get buyers in the stock. But there's always that technical risk going on with this stock. So you're going to have to hope that it can just hold this Fibonacci band and we can see the MACD just kind of pan out and not really see a huge downturn, even though it is currently in a bearish trend. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something today. I enjoyed making this video as always. No, I'm not re-entering into Sprt.com. I'm going to be considering a long-term position in Gree. Once the merger completes, we only have 2 more days for the merger. I'm going to try to stay away from this volatility until then, and then we can see what's going on then, because it's a new company at that point, and Bitcoin mining, definitely a lucrative business. And they get some of the cheapest energy out there for their mining as well, so definitely something to look into. They could be a very profitable company over the long term. We just got to stay tuned at this point. If you enjoyed this update, make sure you guys leave that like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that bell so you don't miss a beat here on this channel. Check out that link below in the description to sign up for public. Basically free money. You deposit $1, you have the chance to win up to $70 in free stock, so you might as well check it out. It's a great app, great brokerage. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day. Peace.